of Change News.
This is Voice of Change Radio News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Amanda Kumalo. A look at the leading stories. Africa celebrates democracy. First laid-away partnership yield results for varsity students. Makandiwa challenges the church to speak positively about development. In business news, Middlemen rip off macadamia farmers. In regional and international news, UN chief urges developed countries to deliver on their pledges. In sports, Mpofu shines as he breaks SARPCCO Games record. The news in detail. Smooth transitions of power on the African continent are worth celebrating as they reaffirm the continent's commitment to democracy, President Mnangagwa has said. This was on display in Kenya yesterday when Dr. William Ruto was sworn in as the East African country's fifth president during an event that was attended by 20 heads of state and government at the giant Kasarani International Sports Stadium in Nairobi. Speaking to journalists upon arrival in Harare from Kenya at the Robert Mugabe International Airport last night, President Mnangagwa said the advent of a new administration in Kenya is a sign of Africa's deep-rooted democracy. Dr. Ruto took his oath of office at a colorful ceremony that was attended by thousands of Kenyans and several delegates from across the continent. 30 Information Communication Technology (ICT) students from Zimbabwe's universities have been granted an opportunity to sharpen their skills under the Huawei Seeds for the Future program, of which First Lady Dr. Auxilia Mnangagwa is the patron. The Seeds for the Future program is Huawei's biggest global flagship corporate social responsibility program, which seeks to develop local ICT talent, enhance knowledge transfer, and promote a greater understanding of the telecommunications sector among the youth in the countries the firm operates in. Zimbabweans should appreciate and speak positively about all the infrastructure development being undertaken by the Second Republic led by President Mnangagwa. United Family International Church leader Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa said. He was addressing congregants at the Stungwiza Basilica, where ZANU-PF National Political Commissar Comrade Mike Bima and his wife had visited. In his address, Prophet Makandiwa told congregants that it was high time citizens started marketing their country internationally by sharing and appreciating the good developments being undertaken by the government. The National University of Science and Technology (NUST) Student Service Center is nearing completion, with the structure set to be finished before year-end. The latest development is in line with government policy to harness in-house skills in terms of infrastructure development within the higher and tertiary sector. In business news, Zimbabwe's macadamia nuts producers suffered heavy losses in the last marketing season due to poor prices paid by the middlemen who reaped the most from farmers' yields. Because of too many middlemen and with farmers having challenges in directly accessing the markets abroad, producing macadamia, a high-value commodity, is becoming less viable and could see many farmers abandoning the crop. A look at what is happening beyond our borders. The UN Secretary General has called on developed countries to deliver on their pledges to finance developing countries' climate adaptation. In a statement, he said it is a scandal that developed countries have failed to take adaptation seriously and shrugged off their commitments to help the developing world. The Glasgow decision urges developed countries to collectively provide $40 billion a year in new adaptation finance, and this must deliver in full as a starting point. The UN Chiefs Corps echoes a call by representatives of 24 African countries who met last week. They asked for help to meet their financial commitments to help the continent adapt to climate change. Moving on to the world of sports. One of Zimbabwe's top long-distance runners, Isaac Mpofu, yesterday broke the Southern Africa Regional Police Chiefs Cooperation Organization's Games half-marathon record, which earned him a gold medal as the Zimbabwe Republic Police team continued to lead other countries. Mpofu managed to finish the race on 1 hour 1 minute, breaking the record which was at 1 hour 3 minutes since the launch of the SARPCCO Games in 1999. That ends this news bulletin.
Voice of Change News.